Yeah, this is Mach-Hommy.
This Westside Gunn, man. And we here, complex news. Boom, boom, boom! And the first time when I met Mach, I didn't even know he rhymed. So when I did hear he rhyme, it was just like,
He ain't found out from me either.
you know, dude is incredible.
Somebody
I never heard
snitched.
nothing like it. So
I hadn't been rhyming in years. Like, I was more so focused on film. I had like over $100,000 worth of film equipment. Like, I was really pursuing that. Movies, documentaries, stuff like that. And like, you know, I had a lot of hands-on experience doing tons of stuff, you know, without being credited, because that's just the way things went, you know, at that time. And that, you know, that's how I entered Westlife, you know, because I seen what he was doing. I saw what he was doing, and I'm all for it. Like, you know, I saw what was missing, and I was like, if I could add anything valuable to the mix, let me know. You could ask him, like, yo, son, I got this, and this. Can you do something with this? Because that's me.
this was when Griselda first started, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it originally started, you know, of course, me, Conway, you know, Derringer was always doing the production, and Mach, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, at that time, there was no expectations. We was just dudes that could spit, just, you know, still trying to make it. You know, that was, man, how many years? 5 years ago?
Y'all don't understand. Like, I was there when we was thinking about Griselda being something. It wasn't even an idea. That shit wasn't there yet. I was sitting there, yo, Mach, I'm thinking about what you think about Griselda. Y'all don't understand. Like, it says, the tag says Griselda by Fashion Rebels. Not Fashion Rebels by Griselda. You know what I'm saying? So, like, at the end of the day, this my brother, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to connect with him on a divine level. There's nothing petty that could ever stop me from bringing what I have to help my brothers, especially they coming from a similar kind of place like me. So that was all it was, you know what I'm saying? And we always seen the same things, the same kind of way, believe it or not. Me and him always had a lot in common. Like, we hit it off from day one. So it wasn't nothing. It's whatever I had, like mi casa, su casa kind of thing like that.
In the beginning, I really didn't want to rhyme either. I was always like trying to be behind the scenes and manage and be on my executive shit. So this is something special. So, man, we cooked that project up. You know, Derringer provided the soundtrack, and it's a classic. It was never no beef, you know what I'm saying? There's never no beef, you know what I'm saying? Like, beef is when people get hurt, you know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
There was never no beef, you know what I mean? And honestly, I can't even really say. It might have just been, you know, we was together for a while, you know what I'm saying? Dinner every day, and then just like, we might not see each other for 3-4 days, but then it lasted 6-7 days. It really wasn't no beef, you know what I'm saying? But it was never like on some, like, you know what I mean, fuck him. I just respected what he did, you know what I'm saying? He moved in his direction he wanted to move in, you know, him and Fahim. And they start going crazy with they dump guy shit, you know what I'm saying? And we was going crazy with our Griselda shit. It was me, him, and Conway. It wasn't Benny. Benny is my blood relative. Mm-hmm. Everybody in the world know that. I was at the hospital when he was born. So when that was happening, of course I'm gonna bring my cousin in, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's like, this is the next illest person I know, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I'm off for Buffalo, and I just felt like, we just gonna do our Buffalo shit for a while and put my city on. So my focus really just started being on Buffalo, you know what I'm saying? The Buffalo kids, the whole Buffalo movement, you know what I'm saying? Because,
yeah, I like that.
You know, without the city behind me, it's like, you know, what we gonna stand on?
Which is only right.
Yeah.
What else is supposed to be?
We had just talked like briefly right before that, and it just so happened he was in Atlanta. You see what I'm saying? So it was only right, like, let's link up. See, the only thing is, that's what I'm saying, the disconnect was we just didn't have communication. You know what I'm saying? The first time we had communication again, it was just like back to normal. You know what I mean?
Y'all see how busy he be? Cause he got his stuff online. I'm busy too. We was literally organizing ourselves to come back to get, like, if I tell y'all the shit is gonna sound like sinister, like, you know what I mean? But that's what we, come on son, we was always headed this way. Nobody helped do this. This me and my son, like we always was gonna come down to this.
Yeah, like I want to hear the sinister plan. Like, let's hear that shit.
Nah, man.
Come on, like that's what we here for. You know what I'm saying?
So just know, like, man, it's the Almighty, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, man. It's the Almighty, and this is just the beginning. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people talk about, I've been working this album for a decade. Man, I've been working on this album for 3 years, 2 years, man. We got together 3 times and did this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we could do Pray for Haiti 2 right now if we wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not gonna stop. It's just like, damn, how we gonna top Pray for Haiti 2? All right, let me go get the craziest beats I could get, because I know he gonna do his job. As long as I do my job, he gonna do his job.
He could trust me.
The rest is history.
I don't know
He can
about
trust
y'all.
me. So
Yeah.
it's like, what we both bring to the table is like, it's magical. It's like you can't even explain it. And you know, even before the album dropped, you know, I do my usual Papa shit on my Bobby the Brain Heenan shit. Like, can't nobody fuck with this, can't nobody fuck with this. Because that's just how I move, man. You know what I'm saying? Not even just trying to sound cocky. I always say, if you don't feel like that about yourself, like, what is you in it for? You know what I'm saying? So just so many people be wanting to be, you know, politically correct. They don't wanna.
Right.
They scared to do this shit. You know the thing is, we not young boys. We grew up in that '90s shit. You know what I'm saying? We come from that. You know what I mean? And this soft shit going on right now couldn't last in the '90s. You know what I'm saying? So I just bring that '90s style back to the game. So I pop my shit. I do all that, but I back it up. You know what I'm saying? So when I say, like, we gonna come back again already strong before this year over, you could count on
Oh, yeah, man. Couple times. Come on, man.
Everything that's been going on and just the sound, you know what I'm saying, has been emerging and building, and Hov been keeping his ear to the street. You know, Hop is my manager. Hop is like a brother to Hov. Hov is just tapped in, period. You know what I'm saying? Just with everything that's going on. So, you know, the same way he listening to us is the same way he listening to Mach. You know what I'm saying? So it was always, he just got a mutual, you know, relationship with both of us. You know what I'm saying? He loved what both of us was doing. So we already had what we had going on, and shit, he went to him and they had their own thing going on. And that's all love, that's all peace. That's how you know this shit was written.
Yeah,
because now look where we at right now. It wasn't like, none of it was planned. It wasn't like, you know, I seen him with Hov, like, oh, word, Hov fucking with him too. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, like, we this is the culture.
It's crazy, like, my man, he communicates most heavily through subtlety. So it's like, you really, I hate to be like this, but you wasn't there. And it's like, if I'm trying to tell you what combination of, you know, bruh, it's so loud, the silence be deafening, you know what I'm saying? Because he communicates so many ways. So, I mean, at the end of the day, what the main thing I'm getting from him is, like, trust yourself. You can have much more fun with your friends than you can by yourself, depending on what the mood is. I was having fun by myself. So everything was just everything that I knew that I wanted, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you making a cookout, right? And you cooking food for yourself, exactly what you like, and you're not considering none of the other guests, the menu's gonna be different from then you considering, oh, the homie's vegan, the other homie, it ain't, first of all, no pork. Everybody is, you know, that's now Cypher. Everybody is, you know what I mean? So it's more so like the difference between me cooking for myself or me, you know, entertaining like friends and family. And it's not in a condescending way, not come down off the mountain, it's just the truth. Like, when I'm doing my own thing, I'm playing for different stakes. It's a whole different story. Now it's like, I'm dealing with my people now. Whether y'all knew it or not, I have people. I didn't come from underneath a fucking rock, right? So now I'm dealing with my people. I'm serving up what my people need, you know what I mean? It's as simple as that. Thank you. Thank you.
He pushing the culture
Thank you,
forward.
Drake. He's being an active participant in his culture. He's supposed to. You can never get bigger than the culture. You serve the culture. We are servants first. We serve the culture. So he's doing his job. He's writing exact. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with what he's doing. Actually, more brothers need to be on what type of time Drake is on. I feel like people is just like, you know, splitting hairs. I think it's petty, it's mad insignificant. And it's like the most important part they missing is like, this is my brother all the way from Canada, showing love to Haiti, showing love to Buffalo, showing love to Jersey, showing love to Mach-Hommy, showing love to Westside Gunn.
It's not a surprise for me because I mean, it already been mutual respect for Drake, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we got records with him, you know, in the stash with, you know, him and Benny. So work already been done, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, people like him, people like LeBron, you know, people like KD, you know, they always gonna show love and support. I'm never surprised by them, you know what I'm saying? And that's just good, like they tapped in. That's what just Griselda brings to the culture. Like, you know, like I said, I started off talking my shit. People be like, yo, Westside talking too much shit, I gotta hear this. Like, I got to, you know what I'm saying? But when I serve it, they really be that shit, like, oh shit. So I just look at it as that's supposed to be.
It's curation. It's the same thing you do. That we're all curating. We're all giving advice, you know, and steering people in what we feel is the right direction. And I think nothing's wrong with that.
Y'all finally got Mach-Hommy. You know what I mean? Pray for Haiti is the beginning. We about to do a lot more. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, people been waiting for this.
Y'all got the Zoe man up in here, man. Fucking
know
with y'all, you feel me?
This shit about to get real.
We doing it again, just on a way more megalithic scale. Like it's gonna be wild this time. Cause like I got the master of disguise right here. You know what I'm saying? He finna dress that shit up real good. You remember Mission Impossible? Whatever you want, it's gonna look like once I give it to him. Whatever the fuck you want.
See, people don't think I got the sauce. I really got the sauce.
Real slime, yo.
You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give me my roses.
Nah, it's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
We gonna get you. You don't need that. We gonna get you the Rolls Royce.
Roses, man.
We gonna give you the roses. You good?
Like I be contemplating just like falling back and focusing on everybody else because, you know, I see the shit in them that sometimes they might not even see in themselves. And it's just like, let me bring the best out of them and be able to present it to the world. It's not really about me, you know what I'm saying? Like I like to do it now really just for fun. Cause I was working on part 8 and stopped it completely to do Pray for Haiti. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that needed to come out immediately. You know what I'm saying? I knew that's what the people wanted, the vibe was there. And it's not about me, it's about the culture, you know what I'm saying? So,
right.
Guess what? You got Pray for Haiti, and now you still gonna get 8. You know what I'm saying? When the time is right.
Oh, you still getting 8. Yeah, I like how that sound.
It's like we finally crossed over to that mainstream. Now we starting over fresh. You know what I'm saying? So now that we start over fresh,
okay.
The same way I was running plays in college, I realized, oh shit, I can't run this play over here no more because these is OG, these vets, they see right through this shit. You know how some people be so dope in college, then they, you know what I mean? They never lost the game all the way till they got to the NFL, and then as soon as they go to the NFL, they go 0 for 17 or some shit. It is like, we gave him all this bread, he ain't like, and that's what it is. It's like now that I'm crossing over to the mainstream, I gotta approach things different. You know what I'm saying? I gotta understand who in this league now. I knew who was in this league, but now this is a whole nother kind of ball game.
You know, just be in the right situation, which is what this is. I'm in the right situation, right? So it's nothing but respect, mutual respect, understanding, coming together for one common cause, right? And just keeping everything like right and exact. Like we concentrated with this. Like that's why it's hitting so hard again. You know what I mean? Like he knows me, I know him, and we know the game. And whatever I don't know or understand, like son, he gonna like, you know, he gonna make up for that. You know what I mean? Easy.
I told him straight up, like, yo, you know, you gotta be known as one of the greats, and people gotta know that. It can't be hidden, that's first and foremost. And then second of all, it's just like, you know, I gotta make you an international superstar, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, dead serious.
You got him talking this shit.
We might, like, well, I mean, we might win an international Grammy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for real. Like, that's how I look. Man, shit, you never know.
Why not?
Why not?
I got it.
Why not?
I got it.
Man, why not? But that's what I'm saying. That's why we here, because now we gotta focus on legacy.
Right,
Focus on the history books. People gotta understand that shit. You know what I mean? Everything we did thus far has got us here. Now it's time to take it to that's what I'm saying. Now we crossing over. Now it's time to take it to that next level. So while we all doing that, we all doing it together. You know what I'm saying? So that when, you know, 5 years from now, the legacy of Westside Gunn or Benny or Conway or Mach-Hommy or, you know, Armani C's or Bodie James or, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, they're gonna say Griselda is probably one of the illest things in hip hop of all time.
If it was about music, like, I already have the perfect vehicle. I created like my own vacuum. You know what I'm saying? That you know, that's I've seen the replication start to happen. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. Which is exactly what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? You seeing it, it's working for me. See what applies to you and what you got going on, and make everything work for yourself. That's good. I want to be a good example, a paragon. You know what I'm saying, of what can be achieved if you put, you know, if you kind of like really apply yourself on more than just, you know, making the music. You know what I'm saying? You have to deliver it a certain way too. All of that is cool. All of that's fine. Like, I could want for nothing on that level. But when we getting into a whole nother stratosphere, we talking about philanthropy. We talking about the Pray for Haiti Trust Fund. We talking about me dedicating, you know, 20% of the master in perpetuity to the trust fund. Like, you understand? It's a whole new, this is not, you know, making some cool rap music. Like, there's another element. This is what's making me thrust myself into the camera like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not about me. It's not even about my music, because I already got that. It's not even about getting my ego stroked at this point. It's more about bringing what we really have to the world, like, cause that's a part of that vehicle. Just that fame is gonna help me help my people. That's really what I want, you know what I'm saying? You never seen nobody give no piece of their master to no motherfucking trust fund. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm reversing the spell. Like, what's normally done in, you know, in trap, what's normally done to diminish, what's normally done to debase, is being flipped and being used to elevate and advance and push forward. So it's just like, and I got someone that understands me and trusts me enough to, even if there's certain elements that he may not be as passionate as me about, he gonna empathize with me as his brother and see like, oh, I could see how and why you feel like that, you know what I mean? And it's reciprocated, you know what I mean? And that's why I'm saying we could come full circle, no matter what people say, and always come back together and make this kind of stuff. And that's really the only reason why I'm in the public eye. I'm not about to stop doing what I'm doing, nah, at all. But what is gonna happen is there's gonna be way more availability, because again, like, everything is going digital too. So if you don't wanna participate in ownership, you don't have to. You can just be a listener. See, it's two different modes of approaching this shit. You wanna own it, cool. Own it, make the investment, but you just want to participate, then yo, just be an onlooker, be passive. But don't criticize an owner for wanting that next level of engagement, that next level of experience. Like, it's different being an owner and just like owning the painting, you know what I'm saying? And then, or like going to the museum and looking at someone else's painting. Two different levels, totally different levels of engagement.
That's just really about it, man. We here for our people, and we just about to just, you know, keep creating history, man.
8 coming soon.
Of course, of course. Now, I mean, this is what the people want. I don't want to wait 2-3 years for my favorite artist to drop some shit. Like, why? That's not what I invested into you for. I want you to keep me happy so I can keep investing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we signed up for.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to do that dropping 1, 2, 3 times a year. You know what I mean? I mean, you know, every other year. Like,
Or every 3 years.
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me. If I can do it 2-3 times a year, that's what I'm gonna give you. There's nothing you can do to stop this Griselda shit. This is something you can't control. You know what I'm saying? This is Griselda is a monster.
Yeah, my artsy fartsy people,
Only
they gonna
competition
understand.
is us.
They gonna understand. Après moi le deluge. That's it. Nothing else.
But shout out to everybody.
Huh?
Cause it ain't no beef for nobody too. Like, you know, when I talk this shit, people always take these interviews and run with it. I'm saying it out my mouth as a man.
This is art.
There's no beef with nobody.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? I just feel how I feel about our shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's art, man.
You can't get mad at that.
All this shit you think you've been seeing, all you've been watching is the regular season. It's the playoffs. Get right. I'm telling you, get right. We coming. Get right.